What would I do if I won 700 grand? This is a fun topic just because you can actually dream about what you're actually going to do with the money, and you're not going to get a lot of money just like that unless you're entering into the lottery. But if you are, like I am, what if you do win? It's just a fun little topic that we can discuss. The first thing I'd do is buy a house in Warrington, which is just up the road where I used to live with my mum and dad. And then we recently moved back there, just me, my girlfriend, and another couple. That didn't end so well, so after a year we all moved out of there. But the houses up there are amazing. All it is grass, old people, dogs, sunny weather. I don't know why, it's always sunny up there. And if you come down the bank 5 minutes, it is disgusting. It is dark, drug dealers, everything. Oi. 5 minutes down the road and the environment is so different, like glass all over the streets. You know, you want to live up the top end. So what I'd do if I have 700 grand is I'd put 200 grand into a house in Warrington, and be specific, with a garage so that I can get the motorbike. Yeah, the house is there around 250 to 300k. If you put 200k deposit, your mortgage payments each month is going to be minimal. So that's the first thing I'd do. That's actually pretty smart because you've got a house that's almost fully paid for and it's a gorgeous house that you'd never want to move out of. So any work that you do is for you. If you wanted a second house, you could also push that into some rented property. Then that can make you money each month. The second thing I'd do is get an income stream. So push some money into the stock market, global index funds, and dividend ETFs. You get 20 grand tax free. And then I put an extra 380k into the taxable trading account. So that's 400k into the stock market. Imagine how much money you can make each month with 400k in the stock market. I'm only putting 200k in the house, and I'm putting double that in the stock market. And that is for a reason. That is for monthly income. So in the trading account, 12 to 20k a year you can make just with a 3 to 5% return. Let's say you go up by 8 or 10% return. That is crazy money. Imagine making 40k a year and you're not doing anything. You've just won the lottery and you've put it into the stock market. I wouldn't put the entire amount in because you've got a house then, and that's sorted. So you've got the house with a small fee. You've got the stock market. And then another thing you can play with is a little bit of fun money. Because most people, if they win 700k, they'll spend 700k. Like I said about this income and expense, it's just people are being stupid about what they're spending. And then I'd also have an 85k cash buffer. And that equals 700k, just for 1, 2, 3, 4 things. Then I'd still be working for 12 to 18 months, especially because I'm in sales and you'll make tons of commission. So you can create that buffer again because you've got 85k cash buffer. You could keep pushing money into the buffer, into the stocks, and to pay off the mortgage sooner. So you wouldn't just quit your job just because you're making 20k a year on the stock market. Imagine if you did win. You need to sync up with that identity, because if you don't, you will lose that money 100% because you feel like you haven't earned it, you haven't worked and stressed and spent all your hours and your time working for it. So you go, oh, it's not my money, I've got to get rid of it. And subconsciously you will lose it. So changing your identity, becoming an asset owner for the house, the stocks, you know, not the motorbike. And you're becoming an income builder. You can actually build income just from letting your money sit there. It's not even your money. You've just got that and you're letting it sit there and it's making you money. And then your reality, think about how that would change as well. You'd be secure, you know, a lot of security in your life, lots of options. So let's say you keep the 85 cash buffer, that's a lot of options to do whatever you want. You can go on holiday each year, twice a year. And also your reality will be full of momentum. You wouldn't be trying to work up to a 20k savings in your account. You'd have the 20k, you'd have the 85k, you know, you'd have 400k, you'd have 200k. All this would just be instant and you'd have tons of momentum and you just see the income coming. 1,700 a month, every single month. It just keeps building up. Obviously with the stock market, it goes up and down. So if you put 400k in there, you can't just take that out every year. You can, but what if you're at a loss? Would you want to take that money out? And in 5 to 10 years of this, you can have 2 to 3 million if you do things right, if you put it in the right places, or you could lose it all. So it just depends how you would react to having all this money. If you want to put it in the comments, what would you do with £700,000?